everybody? Welcome to another episode of Wheels Woodworking with myself, Chad Wheels Palmer. This episode, I made this rustic farmhouse style shoe rack. It goes with the DIY coat rack I did about a week and a half ago. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. It's going to be in the description box below. But that's enough of me talking. Don't forget, smash that red subscribe button. Smash that thumbs up to support me. And leave a comment. Tell me whereabouts you guys are from. Tell me what woodworking project you guys are working on. Got dusty on that one, man. So, as you guys seen, quickly went over the miter saw, just kind of cut my rough measurements, then went over to the table saw. I started with some were 2x8, some were 2x10s, and I just cut them down to rough measurements. Now I'm planning for snipe. I always get snipe with my planer. Doesn't matter how sharp the blades are, how dialed in the table is. Always get it. So each one of these pieces are all 5 to 6 inches big. That way I can plan for it. Just boom, cut it off. Don't have to worry about sanding it, do any of that additional stuff. But I still got to go over to the joiner. Just so you guys can see what type of board I'm dealing with here. I got a couple of these that are pretty rough. We're going to let the joiner have its way with them. Here's that board I was showing you guys earlier. I put an X on it just so I could track it as it was going through the process. What a difference having a dialed in joiner and planer. Man. Now, anytime I'm doing any type of joinery, mortise and tenon, or using the dowels, what I'm going to be doing on this project, I like to make sure if I'm joining two pieces together that it's completely dialed in and flush. So I always like to double check this just to make sure. Usually it stays pretty good, but I've had it go out before. And right there is exactly what we're looking for. It's perfectly square. As you can see, I put marks here. That's because that's where the dowels are going to go. Just going to do the exact same thing. They don't need to be in the exact same spot over here. No one will see them. But just roughly do them how you want. And as mentioned, I need to mark down here to match up with that, as I did on this side. And then we'll put the dowels right in the middle. Mark down here, put the dowels in the middle. Let's move forward with that. Alright, I got all my dowels done, and in theory these should all line up perfectly and fit just like a glove. As you remembered, I marked each one A, B, B, C, C, and I marked them all on there too, but I marked them on the top here so they should match together. That way I know everything's gonna fit. All right, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Oh, couldn't have asked for a better. All the lines line up. Bing, bing. Difference in here. I put all new LED lights in. So much brighter, so much better. So these pieces are going to be going across here like this, and this is where the shoe pieces will rest on. The strips will go across, and obviously they'll go right across the top, so I don't need to put one there. Those ones will be a little bit longer. But yeah, for this one I'm using what's called Miller dowels. They're almost shaped like a little rocket. And they're really, really neat. Comes with a special drill bit. Okay, I got all my pieces all set up. I got all the pieces that go across here for the shoe rack. I got my main frame built, and I want to go with the same rustic look that I went with my coat rack. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. It should be in this corner, that corner, if I can figure that out. If not, it's in the description box. But yeah, so all that I'm gonna do, same as last time, go with a bit of a rustic look. I love this look, and yeah, so let's move forward and go ahead and do that. Okay, so that's just the start of it. I'm gonna go ahead, continue to do a little bit more to the other side of this, and then I still gotta go ahead and do all these pieces. Then we're gonna go ahead, sand it. I need to round over all the edges on it, and then we're gonna be ready to put it together. The moment of truth. All right, let's continue on. All right, all the pieces are cut, all the pieces are sanded, everything's ready. This is when it starts to come to life. This is when it starts getting exciting. I just looked at the clock, it's 1:45. So it's a new day. I let this sit last night. This morning I quickly did my favorite thing with woodworking. I gave it a sand. I know how much you guys like sanding, so you know, I wanted to hold back on filming that because I wanted to save that just for myself. want to thank you guys for tuning into another episode of Wheels Woodworking with myself. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I had fun making the matching set, the coat rack and the shoe rack. Don't forget, hit that red subscribe button. It really does support myself and other woodworkers when you guys hit that. Give us a thumbs up. If you give a thumbs down, leave in the comments. All about constructive criticism. All about learning and growing. I love this stuff. I hope you guys love it as much as I do. Till next time, be safe, build something cool.